The Dominion Award is awarded to someone who has given an outstanding contribution to racing while working within the industry. And I'm delighted it's gone to Ruth Quinn this year, who has worked tirelessly on behalf of British racing for years, and particularly at the higher end of the quality and the patent committee, of which she's very much in charge. And I've known Ruth for a very long time, and I think she's a very worthy winner of this award. I'm absolutely delighted that she has been able to receive recognition for all the work she's done for British racing.
Oh gosh, it's an honour, obviously, to win the Dominion Award. Horse racing is and has been my life, and the driving, overarching, ever-present reason for that is the thoroughbred. Anybody who knows me well would recognise just how strongly and passionately I feel about our collective responsibilities towards the long-term health of the thoroughbred breed. My family always loved racing, and we would go racing together, 7 of us, often. And it was something that we enjoyed doing together, and I was hooked. I became a work rider in California when I was studying out there, and loved it, and did some various bits and pieces, project work for both the racetracks and the horsemen out there whilst I was actually studying viticulture. But I came home in the end because I had the opportunity to apply for a job in race planning in British racing, and I've been part of the fabric ever since. The fillies and mares program that we have under both codes hardly existed, even 10 years ago, and is proving to be a huge success. The creation of any number of really successful pattern races, identifying the need for them and delivering them, things like the Duke of Cambridge and the Albany at the Royal Meeting, the Lennox Stakes at Glorious Goodwood, playing my part in the creation of British Champions Day, especially the fillies and mares race, I would say, which had long, drawn-out, heated debates about the creation of that race. I wanted to see at least a Group 2 over a mile and a half for fillies in October. And I would say from the creation of that idea through to delivery probably took me about 5 years. And bolstering the stayers program across the board, obviously, delivering another Group 1 for the stayers in the Goodwood Cup, which is great. The creation of the bespoke 3-year-old sprint program, which culminates in the brand new Group 1 Commonwealth Cup at the Royal Meeting, again was an immediate success. Changed people's behaviour overnight in terms of the way they campaign their horses. Just as the development of the pattern program across Europe for older fillies and mares, which was something that I championed probably 15 years ago, and again immediately changed people's behaviour. We used to lose a swathe of 3-year-old fillies, nice 3-year-old fillies. The end of their 3-year-old career, they would be exported to America, and that pretty much stopped overnight. And we've become used to seeing really high quality older mares being campaigned in our high profile races over here now, which hardly used to happen at all. The introduction of the novice program on the flat, which was an idea stolen from jumping, to try to make 2-year-old races more competitive, and again came with considerable skepticism across the industry as an idea, but we did it, and it's working well. my hope, my dream, my desire, my determination is that we leave all of this in a better place than how we found it. And there are very many ways in which we must do that, but doing it as a united front. Yes, finding new funding for the sport, putting energy and creativity into finding ways to create new funding for the sport. Of course we must do that, but overarching all of that is we need to take correct decisions to protect it, so that it's here for generations to come. The sport is here, the thoroughbred is here for 20, 50, 100 years to come, ad infinitum, hopefully.